Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to some more F1 content. We are doing our career mode. I want to give a heads up. It may look a little funky when we first go in. I'm trying out something on Reshade. I don't know how I'm going to feel about it. If it affects the menus, but it looks fantastic in the race, I'll probably leave it. If it doesn't look good in the race, then obviously I'll try to move to something else and see if I can't find the right kind of settings that I'm looking for, essentially for the looks. But yeah, like I said, it'll look a little funky probably on your end. We're gonna try and provide what we can with it, and hopefully we can put on some good racing in the Audi and hopefully not die as I did in the co-op career mode. So we'll find out for sure here just in a little bit, but we are going to go ahead and get started. So cut the music. Flip on over to the live scene. Make sure that it's working. It is. Okay. So obviously this new game, or the new F1 2022, you get your options. You get the newcomer, midfield, or championship contender. Now, obviously, coming in as Audi, you would assume that they're going to put a lot of money out, and you're going to get this opportunity to really challenge for everything. But I don't want to come in and instantly be a top 4 car in the field. But I also don't want to come in and be the bottom car because it just doesn't seem realistic for Audi, who is just going to pour money into this thing to make sure that they're at least respectable. So I think we're going to go midfield. We're going to show up as a car that's probably right on the cusp of greatness. We're close, but we still have work to do to get to Ferrari and Mercedes and Red Bull. And hopefully this will work out for us. We, of course, will use the full season. We will be using custom settings. And we will be doing long races. I don't want to sit here for the full distance. I was going to, but it's too long for me, in all honesty. I'm gonna give them default on that. Default there. Definitely want faults, rules. I'm going to be a little bit lax on the corner cutting just because I do it so often. Still getting used to driving this car. I'm just going to kind of give myself the benefit there, essentially. Pit stop experience, we are going to do broadcast for both, or for all three. Don't get me wrong, I love the new features. I love the way it looks, and the cool bit of getting to do the formation lap and all that. But from a broadcast standpoint, I love the look of the broadcast. It just looks fantastic the whole way around. We are going to use 85 to start, and we'll kind of play around with it as we see. We're not going to use flashbacks. There's no recoveries. I'm going to put it on standard instead of simulation, just because, yeah. No, we definitely want tire changes on the pit road. And then that is for my controllers. This is this. Okay. We're not going to use the My Team icons. We're going to go with the current
First things first. Let's
things, or current drivers, and drivers definitely look weird. We're going to go with the usual, for at least for me, as of late. The Polish driver. Elżbieta. With the audio name of Electra. And driver number, I want to take 7. I love the number 7. But we're going to go with 8. Number 1, it's too soon after Kimmy is retired, in my opinion. I think it's 5 years in real life. So we're going to go with the 8. Even though I know Grosjean only just left as well. But my 24 that I usually love to go with is gone because of Zhou Guan Yu. So we're going to go with the 8.
And now let's focus on your driver's look.
And obviously we've got this custom helmet through the Audi mod, which looks absolutely fantastic. Same with the suit, the gloves. That pose. I like the heel click. We'll give it a nice...
We did it! We did it!
Yeah, we'll just give it a woo.
Okay, boss, let's get it first. Enter a team.
So we will be Audi Sport Formula 1.
Now, some sponsors offer a larger sign-in bonus up front. Some offer more weekly income.
Do
The better we perform, the more...
we'll do Echo, 2 points finishes. I think that's definitely doable during the season.
Obviously, the greater the performance, your ability the better.
One of the cool things we do with this mod, you do get the Audi engine. So, of course, we're going to utilize that.
Here are the drivers interested in joining our team. Look at their stats and pick someone you think can get us good results, as long as we can afford them.
Well, these two would make sense. They're the two best between Piastri and Porchari. We are going to take Lirum because he is German, and well, you have to think the German. Well, I think they just want to win. I don't think it matters as to who's driving the car. So, also have the Vips. Oh, this is a difficult one because obviously Piastri, I believe, is the next big in F1 as far as real life, but Porchari is higher overall, if I'm even pronouncing that right. I'm just going to stick to the first names. Theo versus Oscar. Would be kind of cool to have the first Estonian F1 driver. But we're going to go with the Frenchman, Theo.
Go ahead and confirm if you're happy.
So it does look like, yeah, we can't afford all this, so perfect.
Let's create the livery we will be running this season.
And this is our car. Obviously, you can kind of see the Echo logo on there. I can't change that at the moment. We will change that once we get in and can get to the point where we can change it.
Consider our brand, our badge, and team colors.
Say, I assume, yep. So we've got the blank logo. We will run the white color with red. And black. Okay. So boom, there is our team. And we're going to go ahead and go into the meeting with Will Buxton, the interview. So, kind of I've been looking forward to this for quite a while, and we're gonna be ready, I think, for this season.
Hello folks, and welcome to this, a very special edition of Paddock Pass. We're here at the headquarters of Formula One's newest team for an exclusive first look at what they will be bringing to the sport. It's always an exciting moment to welcome a new team onto the grid. However, what makes this occasion a little more special is how strikingly different the cars are this year. Yep, the long-awaited new regulations are finally here, and with them, the start of the next era of Formula One. The 2022 season ushers in a change of direction to the regulations aimed at promoting closer racing, with new aero additions in the form of swooping front and rear wings, along with the new eye-catching 18-inch low-profile tyres that will push tyre technology to the limit. So then, the question remains as to whether this team can grasp the opportunity before them with both hands and lead the charge against the rest of the paddock. We'll find out soon enough, as the new season is just about to begin. But first, let's see the unveiling of the team's car and the owner of the brand new Formula One.
Yes, let's unveil the car that we've already seen. I've never understood this year. But we are excited. The car does look absolutely fantastic. I did just find this mod on Race Department. It is an incredible mod.
Well, first of all, thanks so much for inviting us here today. It's been one.
It is by, and I apologize for losing the sound, but I really want to make sure that I put this in there for you guys. If I can find it again. By Mark Felix. So, Mark Felix's Audi paint scheme. It is gorgeous. Or Audi mod for the whole
It's been
team.
a long time since we last saw a team owner take their own car onto the track, and the sport's changed enormously in the intervening years. How are you going to handle the responsibilities of both managing and driving for a Formula One team?
You know, it's not all about me. That's what I think is important here.
Let's talk about your teammate. Now, it's clear they're excited to have signed with you, but tell me, what is it that you think they bring to the team?
We can see what they've done on paper, and there's a lot of potential for them.
So you've obviously been putting a lot of work into the car. I know it's early days, but how do you expect it to feel out there?
Well, as far as we're kind of concerned, we focus heavily on traction out of corners. We want to make sure that we have good grip and that the car is going to handle well.
Teams can boast years of experience in Formula One. Where do you see the opportunities to make those vital performance gains you need to put you within reach of the other cars?
We put a lot of time into the RS system, and hopefully that's going to give us a performance gain to beat everybody. Hopefully.
Ultimately, your success this season is going to come down to whether you can take positions from the other drivers. What is it about your car that's going to give you that edge in those battles?
You know, the season isn't just one race. It's a whole season. It's about reliability. It's about making the car as reliable as we possibly can to get to the finish of the year and to get to the finish of the races. So.
And finally, with so many specialist departments working together here at your headquarters, and with such an important deadline coming up, who's getting that coveted Teacher's Gold Star? Which group do you feel the most proud of right now?
Probably our aerodynamics. Aerodynamics is such a big part of F1, and what these guys have managed to achieve is nothing short of phenomenal. So we are definitely proud of them and proud of the entire team. It feels kind of odd singling out just one group, but
well, thank you so much.
Obviously I know why.
Wonderful to get an insight from you, and of course to see around the headquarters. Thank you for today. Really appreciate it, and thank you all at home for watching as well. We'll see you very soon.
All right. So now, obviously, like I said, being in the menus and whatnot is certainly going to look funky. It's all about what it's going to look like once we are in the race. Okay, so we are going to go to customize, player car liveries, sponsors, and just get rid of that, and boom, just like that, there you go. We do have 1,000 points to try to dip in somewhere. You can see we're just behind Alpha, so we are a midfield runner, and not a bad midfield runner at that. Do drag reduction. Just do standard on it. And try to get it in. There we go.
The personnel department has asked us to deal with this.
Let's improve his pace.
The department's appreciated.
We get Theo with a little bit higher pace, and hopefully that'll help us.
Our new parts have completed without issue.
Awesome. Alright, so we've got new parts on the car, but you can see other teams have made their improvements going into this, and we have gone from right on Alpha to behind McLaren and Alpine. But it is so close in that midfield battle between all of us that I am excited about what this season is going to bring. So we are going to look at improving the engine a little bit if we can, especially looking at fuel efficiency. So we go to the race weekend, and this is where the reshade is going to finally be put to its test. Like I said, it's all about once we get into the car, I want to see what it's going to look like. If it doesn't look that great, I'll just turn it off at that point. I will turn off all the extra stuff and we'll be golden. I think I'll leave on the ray tracing, probably. The RTGI. No expected weather, and we will go to practice 1.
Hey mate, this is Mark. Just wanted to say thanks for trusting me as your race engineer. I won't let you down. The car's ready to go, but it's brand new of course, so there may be a few issues here and there. We'll be keeping a close eye on all the data from here.
Okay. Well, I'm not feeling too great with everything else, so like I said, we'll go ahead and turn those things off. We will leave RTGI on. And that gives us like a kind of fake ray tracing almost. It's really kind of a cool bit in this. So I know all this. This setup. And we will do race strategy. Now obviously one of the big differences between this and the co-op is that I can jump right out into a flying lap.
Okay, give us some good consistent laps please. We're looking for good
This thing really doesn't handle quite like the Aston does around here, but we'll get as accustomed to it as we can and try to find whatever lap speed we can.
Super job so far. We're getting great data. Stay focused.
Alright.
Great lap. You know exactly what we asked for. Keep it up.
One more. We're just going to take it easy through the rest of the lap. Hopefully the tires can cool off a little. Obviously, I think they're going to be a little bit warm after that spin. Just try to get back on it a little bit too hard, a little bit too much wheel.
Okay, that lap was no good.
Yeah.
We need to improve on that.
Yeah, we know. We screwed that up early. There we go. there's purple.
Super job so far. We're getting great data. Stay focused.
Oh, it's not purple yet. Okay, we got to do one more. That's right, because I didn't get them back to back. I didn't get the clean or the bonus. Oop. Okay, here we go. Go to the S's. The hairpins.
Program complete and a job well done.
There we go.
Excellent data.
So we will return to the
So,
garage.
come on back to the garage and I can take you through the numbers.
Why does it not? Okay. Alright, well, we will retire from this session. We've completed the one program that I absolutely wanted to get done out here, so we're on track essentially. Level up to level 6 in the podium pass.
It's time to remind ourselves of our top 3, who are Sainz,
And
Perez,
we
and
were
Max
pretty well
Verstappen.
even with Theo,
Sadly,
so
it's
I think
time to say goodbye
we're
as free practice is
probably
over.
okay
However, we'll be
on
back shortly for more
uh,
Formula One action.
the, what do you call it, difficulty setting. Yeah, that's the word I'm looking for. So yeah, I really didn't like how that reshade looked. We'll look and see if there's another one that I can get for it that might look better. That just wasn't the kind that I was looking for, essentially. So we took it off. It was very specific to once I got in the car, I just didn't like what it looked like, and it would have bothered me the whole time. So got that one, and we'll go after these. After this. Yeah, we were able to get that. All right. So that'll end FP2. We'll head to FP3 and get ready for qualifying. You can kind of see the shadows of the car there on the loading screen. Sometimes that'll get burned in, essentially. Not legitimately burned into like my screen or anything, but just like into what I'm seeing. And it's not really that big of a deal. So, and there we go. So we're all done. Practice programs are complete. We're going to get max points. That's what we were aiming for. Hopefully Theo is able to do not even close. So thank you, Theo, for not really helping, but I guess helping a little. Does look like our driver, or our team acclaim, yep, did go up. So that is awesome. Team acclaim is now level 6. There you go with the kind of etched in on the loading screen shadows, essentially. Alright, so we will go to qualifying and try and at least make it out of Q1. I think that's the ultimate goal here, is we want to make it out of Q1. And hopefully we can do that. I'm actually going to, much like I did in the co-op career, I'm going to give a little bit more downforce to myself, just because I think it helps with some of the areas that I've been struggling in, essentially. Are in control. So let's go set down a time. Hopefully we can get a really good one. And we'll only have to do 1 lap. Obviously not going to beat Max this time, but I'd like to beat Kevin's. And I did. Okay, I feel a bit more comfortable with that. I think we will have to go back out at the end to secure, but I feel good with that lap, at least for right now. So go ahead and start accelerating time, and you can see that we are falling, of course, and we are currently outside. Not by much, but we're not in the point where we want to be. So we're going to go out with about 3 minutes to go. Then we're going to get 1 lap. And I didn't put new tires on. So we are probably not going to improve. Oh, I'm gonna be out, aren't I? Oh, I'm gonna be first car out, I think. Good job, Theo, getting through. Wait, are we out? I think we're in. I think we're last car in. Oh, I think we made it into FP2, last car in somehow on old tires. So I actually have 3 sets of tires here to work with. Yeah, so wow. Talk about something that I wasn't prepared for there. I thought, oh, we made 16th, I'm going to be the first car out, blah, blah, blah. No, we made it through to Q2. So awesome, awesome job here. And we'll try and improve now with over both of our laps in Q1. And I think it is doable on fresh tires. Pretty sure I just fucked up that corner. Okay, P2 behind Science at the moment. Okay, behind Alonso now, but not a terrible lap. I do think there's room for improvement. We're going to go ahead and set new fresh tires on the car. And, hopefully we can improve. I would love to somehow sneak into Q3. Theo is definitely trying to at this point. So we've already put fresh tires on. We're going to try and make up for the one mistake that I think might have cost us enough time to maybe think about sneaking in. We'll have to see. It was definitely the left-hand hairpin onto the back straight. Just overshot it a little bit much. Yes, thank you, not Jeff. Oh yeah, look at how much time we gained just right there. sneak the Audi in. We're on for an absolute banger of a lap. Come on. Snuck in. Let's go. Last car in. We're into Q3, boys. Oh, what a relief for Team Audi. And Theo made it in, so awesome. We both made it in. We're only going to get one run at this. I'm going to go out late. I could probably get two in, but I'm just going to take the one and kind of live with it. But because of this, I will be right back. All right, we are back. Ooh, I could get two runs in. I do have two sets of tires, but I want to save one for the race. Just in case I need a set of softs. Well, we do have... Oh, no, those are returned. See, I'm not going to have those to use. So I would like to have a soft set for the race in case we get a safety car or something late and we can get to that. So we are going to utilize just once or one run, and we will of course go out at 3 minutes again. So Theo obviously kind of last in the group, and I don't expect to be any faster than him, if even close to him at this point. The hope is that we will be close enough to him. But, you know, I might not put together the best lap or whatever it might be. But we're just going to try and go out here and set what we can. Come on. There we go. Alright, we're only going to get one shot at this. So let's make it count. There's a good chance that Theo's about to out-qualify me, which I won't actually even be that mad about. And he does. But we went 130.6, which I think for us, when we came in, I don't know that we were really that close to that at first, but we have found that speed, and at least we've got something there.
With qualifying finished, it's time to remind us
We are, of
once
course,
again
3/10
of our
off
top
of
three.
Theo.
Leclerc, Verstappen,
We're a
and
good
George
bit
Russell.
off,
Goodbye for now,
obviously,
then,
the
but
fast
we're
guys,
just
but,
getting
you know,
started. Make sure to join
we're
us again
kind of
for
close to
Lights Out
Alpine and McLaren,
tomorrow.
and we're looking forward to this race. All right. So good job to Theo for out-qualifying me. Like I said, I don't have a problem with that. That is awesome on his part, you know, getting that job done. And I love to see it. So the pre-race, watch for opportunities in turn 2, and then back off on the ERS. Blah blah blah. We'll have to see what we've all got around us, but we are gonna try and maybe go for the park the bus strat by taking the hards to start the race. We'll have to see what the race strategy entails. I'm going to be a little conservative on the fuel. I don't know how well we're going to do in regulating that at the start of this season.
No more testing, no more practice. This is the real deal, and it's make or break here at round 1 of this year's Formula One World Championship. There's no shortage of passing opportunities around the 3.36 miles of the Bahrain International Circuit, with the best, of course, at turn 1, and then another soon after into turn 4. 15 corners here, 6 to the left and 9 to the right, and we could see 1 or 2 flat spots into that tight left-hander of turn 10. It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. A fantastic effort from Charles Leclerc yesterday, and it's put him on pole. And Max Verstappen lines up alongside. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Russell, Perez, and Sir Lewis Hamilton, and Fernando Alonso, Norris, Théo Pourchaire, Electra, and Esteban Ocon, Tsunoda, Gasly, Valtteri Bottas, and Sainz, Ricciardo, Joe, Alex Albon, and Lance Stroll, Vettel, Magnussen, Latifi, and Mick Schumacher. And now it's time to head down to the track. A new season then, a clean slate where anything can happen. Anthony Davidson is with me today as once again we get another year of Formula One underway.
We're into those tense few minutes before the first race then. Everyone's a little bit nervous about reliability. They haven't been running in the hot, turbulent wake of other cars in practice, and they've not been pushing at 100% for long durations. Let's hope no one has to deal with any nasty surprises.
All right, well, P9 on the start because of a grid penalty for Carlos Sainz. We're going to go with a lap and a half. I think that should be enough. And the two-stopper, we are going to stick with the mediums into the hards, just like everybody else. And yeah, I think without any further ado, let's get this puppy on the road. So this is the broadcast style formation lap.
First time this season, each driver will be wanting to make an impactful start to their season by earning those crucial points and getting a confidence booster right from the off.
So we went from actually being in a spot where I was really happy, with starting on the inside, I was really looking forward to that. We are now starting on... Alright, we're starting on the opposite side of where I would have preferred. But we'll have to see how Theo and myself get on. We're certainly going to put on whatever show that we can and try and get half decent points if we can. Thank God for the standard damage. I just could not stop. Look at Theo! Theo up there challenging Lewis! And just like that, that was mostly my fault for trying to send it back up the inside of Ocon that quickly, but we are back here, so I might have just screwed the team out of double points on the day. We'll have to see. Ricardo is in. Didn't see where he got any damage, but clearly he did. So now we're going to try and run down the Astons. Get into DRS range if we can. Just like that, we are in DRS range of the Astons. I do believe that I am faster in a straight line to begin with. So we'll have to see how this plays out coming down to one. That was a late lunge. Thank you, Sebastian, for giving me room. You really didn't have to, but thank you. I really shouldn't have made that lunge in the first place, but... And as you can see, while I did play on the safe side for fuel, it is kind of looking like we're actually saving fuel. I'm not really sure. We'll have to see how it goes over the course of the race. It definitely currently looks like we're saving fuel, but
The car in front, let's get past him.
damn it, Stroll. See you, Lance.
We're increasing our gap on the car behind by around a second a lap.
Just pushing too hard now. Just a second to readjust here in the chair. Oof. Okay.
Car behind's gaining on you by 5/10 a lap. Green flag. Okay, we've been informed of an incident which has resulted in lots of loose debris on the track. A safety car is being deployed. There's a new strategy available on the MFD. Okay, slow down, slow down. Your delta's negative, which means you're going too fast. Reduce your pace. Copy that.
Go ahead and come in. Teammate status.
We're currently trailing our teammate by 15.3 seconds. They're on old mediums. They're sitting in 7th. And the time last
Good
lap was
job.
34.3. Teo's coming in for his stop now.
Teo. Okay. I apologize. I thought it was Theo. Alright, hopefully he's gone by the time I get there and they're ready and set up. It does look like we're going to be all good. Yep. Look at this. Alright. 2.7. Alright. In and out.
Up to speed now. Let's get some heat into those tyres.
So everybody else went to the softs, which means they're going to go for a one-stopper. Another one-stop. I'm trying to go to the finish, honestly. Race update.
Okay, so far our fastest lap is a 1
That
minute
wasn't
34.
what I said. Race update.
We're sat in 16th right now. Shoes ahead of you now. And gap to the car in front is 6.2 seconds. They're on fresh softs. Latifi is behind you now. And the gap behind us is 4.3 seconds. They're on fresh softs. That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops.
Yep,
Let's go.
see?
21 laps to go.
Oh, that's right. So we have caught up. It goes to the broadcast mode, which is really kind of cool. Everybody will kind of set their tire temps-ish, and I think, if I'm not mistaken, it also will skip very shortly. I think once the whole field's caught up, maybe, to the safety car being in. So there's Ricardo. We're just waiting on Mick. There's Mick, and there you go. So cool. I love this. Lap 11. There you go. Safety car ending. So see, it did jump. Ooh, did Lewis? I wonder if some of the lead guys stayed out on their mediums. They'll be having to stop pretty soon.
Safety car in this lap. Safety car in this lap. Let's make sure those tyres are up to temperature, and remember, there's no overtaking until the timing line. Stay in position until the green flags. Green flag, we're racing again, let's go.
We'll fend on Latifi. Are you kidding me?
Gap to your teammate ahead is 2.3 seconds. Check your MFD for a new strategy option. Understood, copy that.
Oh, we'll stay on this for a while. Okay, well now we don't have a choice.
Okay, careful with the overtakes. That was a bit risky. We could have received a penalty.
Box this lap.
Okay, we can take you this lap.
Oh, I forgot I don't have a wing. Set mediums.
We don't have the data for that, I'm afraid.
Set softs.
Okay, roger that. Soft tyres at the next pit stop.
That actually might be out of mediums. Oh, great. I'm out of all tires. Thank you so much, Latifi, for parking the bus. This race is over.
And it looks like the pit crew are out in the lane and ready to perform their magic.
So we're gonna try and
achieve the fastest pit stop time possible.
get whatever we can, I guess, out of this. And I don't know. We're gonna have to make 3 more stops at this point. So this race is over for us. Any chance we had of getting decent points is gone.
Alright, we'll be doing one more stop today. One stop left in this strategy.
What do we do? Put on them used. Oh, we could just put on the used hards again. Yep. I don't know why I couldn't have just came down and changed the wing without changing tires. Yeah, why is that not an option?
Let's use overtake and burn off some of this
Like,
energy.
I mean, I might be mistaken, and it might just be an actual F1 thing, where you actually have to change tires every time you come down pit road. I'm not really certain. I don't know why you wouldn't be able to just kind of continue on with the tires that you're currently on, but it would also make sense.
DRS has been enabled. DRS is now enabled.
Teammate.
I'll say that again. We're having trouble receiving you.
Teammate.
Okay, there's static over the radio. Say it again.
Teammate status.
We're currently trailing our teammate by 49.9 seconds. Okay, they're on fresh hards. They're sitting in 7th. Your last lap time was a 1:34.6.
Okay. Well, here's hoping that Teo, apparently, is on the correct strategy. Which I actually kind of want to look at now. Okay, so now what I thought I saw, I didn't. Everybody has pitted. And most of the front runners took hards. The difference there being Bottas, and then everybody behind. So. Definitely looking forward to Motorsport Manager. Not Motorsport Manager, F1 Manager. Been watching a lot of that on YouTube, and many of the other content creators that got the game early and are able to play it early and make content. The game looks fantastic from my point of view. There's obviously a handful of flaws in it, and you know, for somebody that's making that type of game for the first time, as far as I can tell, it's Frontier. I do have a lot of faith in Frontier. They are the ones behind the Planet Coaster game and Planet Zoo. I don't know if there's any others. They've done a fantastic job over their time with different things, but I'm definitely looking forward to what they can pull off. What I am hoping for is it will be moddable, even if only the paint schemes, but that would be kind of cool, because as we know, you know, these F1 schemes, they change from year to year. It would kind of suck over the course of your career in F1 Manager if the schemes just kind of stayed the same, especially with the new regulations coming in 2026, which hopefully that kind of thing gets included as well, because that'd be kind of cool. So I think just because it's pretty hot in my room and I want to get some better circulation going, and just the way this race is going, knowing I gotta pit one more time, we are going to go ahead and retire. The AI is pulling in Austin Powers.
That's it then for another
Interesting.
spectacular Grand Prix
And a
series.
Ferrari
A
with
real
the
champion
overall,
drive
or with the
to take
victory.
the win.
So good job, Charles. Looks like, I can't tell if that's Max or,
Talk to
no,
me,
it's
Ants.
Sergio.
What was it that set them apart from the competition today?
Well, this was a real team victory. They put together a solid strategy today that appeared well suited to the conditions out on track. The driver did everything that was expected of them in the moment to really execute the team's plan to perfection. A shining example of how F1 really is a team sport.
Ooh, Theo made it into the top 6, I think? Or Teo?
Looking at the podium, you can see that red suit familiar to fans across the globe. A world-class win for a world-class team.
Ooh.
Ferrari, do it again.
Sweep! 1-2 for the Ferrari, the prancing horse. Good job, Ferrari. Coming out strong. I don't know what happened to Max then. He seemed like he was running pretty well. So we'll actually get to take a look here.
Let's see how the driver's standings have
And Theo
changed.
did
Let's
finish
focus on the
6th.
driver
Look at
of the day,
that.
Anthony Davidson. Who do you pick?
Carlos Sainz would be my
Or
first
Teo.
choice for this race.
Sainz coming from
Excellent race, Sam, giving him the
14th to finish
opportunity
2nd
charge
is
through the
incredible.
Let's move on to the
And did
Ferrari
Max
take the
have...
lead at the top of the table. And with
Max
that, we round
did
off
have a
the
DNF as well as
action.
Mick
But with
Schumacher.
more races lined up, be sure to join us when we come
save
back
that.
with more Formula One.
So that is incredible. Teo, 8 points for the team. We've scored our first points in the year. It wasn't me doing it, but I am not going to overlook the fact that we have scored points this year already, and that's a big deal. What happened to Max? No, it doesn't show me. Damn. So something happened to Max and a few others. Mick and Seb. Seb apparently had terminal damage. Don't know how he managed that one, but Max, I assume a power unit failure. Not really sure on it. But hey, we got points. Teo doing a great job for us. The only reason I wanted to finish at first was the acclaim. I didn't really want to lose it as much, but I just, yeah, driving around like that at the back with nothing to do and nothing to race, it just wasn't worth it. And knowing that I was going to have to make a pit stop and I was never going to be around another car the whole rest of the race, just, I don't know, it didn't feel great sitting there for all that.
Not an easy decision.
We'll
but you
we'll
have to
invest
do it.
in the powertrain or group. We'll do R&D. We'll get some stuff ready to go. Probably not in time for Saudi, but we're going to try and rush that. Maybe we can get it on in time for Australia. I think I will skip that. So that's going to do it for stream 1 of the new career mode. Absolutely love having Audi and Everything else that we've got in this, I would still love to get a nice Cadillac mod at some point. If I ever did that, I would absolutely restart it with a Cadillac career. It'd be awesome. But yeah, we're going to continue on with the Audi career for now. And yeah, thank you guys for joining us, and we will see you next time.